First, look at the first row, first cell, of the V-tool area. This is for parallel straight line practice. It's the foundation, and mastering this will help you get your first grasp of the tool. The second cell is for zigzag lines. This hones your V-gouge control when changing directions. Carve up to the corner. Lift the V-gouge slightly early to break off wood shavings, then start the next segment right at the break. You can turn the board appropriately as you work to a direction where you can apply force comfortably. Keep the lines connected, and your zigzags will be neat and crisp. The third cell features basic geometric shapes, squares, triangles, and circles. This builds your ability to carve different shapes with precision. When carving squares and triangles with the V-gouge, pay attention to corner connections. As you approach a connection point, lift the V-gouge slowly upward to lift the wood shavings until you break them off cleanly right at the point. Turn the board slightly and connect the straight line at the break. For carving circles, just remember to turn the board slowly and move your wrist at a steady pace in coordination. This will let you carve smooth, neat circles. The first cell in the second row is wide, wavy lines. They have curved variations, unlike straight lines. When carving, watch the range of your wrist movement and keep the waves evenly undulating with smooth, unbroken lines. The second cell is wavy lines with a higher frequency. This one's a bit more challenging, and it calls for more frequent wrist rotations. Carve at a slower pace. Focus on each small curved segment and take your time to find that smooth carving flow. Up next, we'll practice spiral lines. This is a great drill for building line smoothness and gouge speed control. When carving, adjust the gouge's angle to follow the spiral curve. Turn the board as you go, and keep the line continuous and smooth. The first cell in the third row is irregular curved lines. This hones your force control for different curves. When carving, pay attention to the arc of each line. For smaller arcs, rotate your wrist slightly, and for larger ones, make a bigger wrist movement. Up next are short, straight, and curved lines with varying thickness. This hones your pressure control with the V-gouge. When carving, keep in mind these lines are thin at both ends and thick in the middle. The trick to carving them is to start with light pressure. Apply more force gradually, then ease off as you lift the V-gouge. The third cell is a mix of short lines and dots. This hones your ability for detailed carving and creating varied line work. When carving short lines, keep them a consistent length. For dots, press the V-gouge lightly to make small indentations, then lift it right away and flick it upward. Make sure all your dots are uniform in size. Now we've reached the most fun part, the V-gouge free practice area. There are no strict templates here. It's all about putting all the techniques you just learned into practice, getting creative, and truly finding your own carving rhythm. Alright, let's switch to the U-gouge. First up, we'll practice carving individual ovals and dots. When carving ovals with the U-gouge, hold it at a 30-degree angle to the board to make the cut, then slowly lift the U-gouge upward to pull up the wood shavings. For dots, use the same 30-degree angle and be ready to lift the U-gouge right after you set it down. The second cell is dense ovals. We'll connect them based on the oval technique we just practiced. Here's an important tip. Make sure every two adjacent ovals overlap just a little bit. The third cell has diagonally arranged ovals. Let's try connecting them in a diagonal flow. Next, Let's try overlapping the ovals to make longer continuous shapes. This time, let's stack the diagonal ovals we just practiced, one above the other. Here's a crucial tip. Offset the second column by half an oval from the first. Follow this rule, and you'll carve a beautiful, clean texture. Next, let's step up the difficulty. Combine what we just practiced to carve a shape that looks like a V. When stacking them up and down, still offset them by half an oval. Once you've done this step, congratulations, you've got the basic hang of this set of gouges.